Welcome back, and now news from sports. The 57th National School Games came to a successful end on Sunday evening, with Goa performing very well in most of the events. Goa won the Under-19 football final with a 5-0 victory over Orissa at the Nehru Stadium. The finals were followed by the closing ceremony, graced by South Goa MP Francisco Sardina as the chief guest.
Goa made light work of Odisha and slammed 5 goals over their rivals in the finals. Goa dominated from the start to the finish and dazzled their rivals with superb short passing game. Glenn Martin scored 2 goals. Jansley Fernandes, Marvin Borges and Philster Pereira scored 1 goal each. South Goa MP Francisco Sardin, Sports Secretary Tahang Taggu, Padma Shri Mahabali Satpal and DSYA Director Dr. Suzanne D'Souza were present for the closing ceremony. A colourful cultural program was staged on the occasion. The dignitaries presented prizes to all the successful sportspersons from different disciplines. As per the SGFI protocol, the games flag was lowered and games officially concluded.
डॉक्टर सुजान डिसूजा के पास अगले नेशनल to declare the 57th National School Games closed.
I declare the 57th National Games, football, square, martial arts, sepak, takraw, tug of war, swimming and diving, and water polo championship 2011-12 closed.
Our reporter from Fatoda, Mayur Naik.
Goa will soon play host to a first-of-its-kind international rugby tournament set to begin later in November. Goa Rugby Football Union has got all the assistance from the Sports Authority of Goa, and major work on the ground has been done. President of the GRFU Anish Keni told Prudent that the Indian national rugby team will conduct a camp beginning from 10th November at Kampal to get a feel of the ground and at the same time provide GRFU with valuable feedback to fine-tune the pitch. GRFU have put in some painstaking efforts to get the initial work on the Kampal ground done. Vice President of GRFU Noel Goodwin gave some details of the tournament and its preparations.
It's an international sevens tournament wherein there will be about 8 Asian teams playing, including India. And we are planning to get the field up to that level as per the IRB requirements and the specifications. And we have managed to do quite a lot on the field. Okay. If you run the camera across the field, you'll see some mud there. This mud has basically been, it's a high quality mud. It's been brought to fill in the patches which were there in the field. Wherever they had the cricket pitches, wherever they had some potholes. So we are planning to cover them up, and then we will be laying the carpet grass on it, which comes in patches. Okay. So we are not going to lay grass on the complete field because that's going to take a lot of time, and we won't be able to do it up for the tournament. So this ground is now ready for the tournament, except a few patches which are going to come up in the next 5-7 days. The grass is going to come up. There's a lot of work being done. The roller has already been used on the ground. It has been leveled to quite an extent. The grass is coming up. We have been watering it morning, evening.
A lot of people come here in the morning to use the track. So will they be stopped, because it's quite a long stretch of the field? In fact, almost the entire length of this side of the field is going to be used.
Not really right now. Everyone's allowed to come and play. Everyone's more than welcome to try out our turf. As I mentioned to you, we're having the Indian national team, or the Indian national rugby team, that will be coming down on the 10th of this month, and they'll be training on this turf for about 7 days leading up to the tournament. Because when they'll be training, it'll also help us know where they're running, if they're falling, if there's going to be like an uphill or a downhill somewhere. They'll be explaining that to us on the field. If there are other sports being played on this, it's absolutely fine. It's of no issue, as long as nothing's being dug, as long as people are not taking off the soil, taking off the mud. They're more than allowed to run. We'll probably save on the roller cost, if you have people running up and down the ground.
From Kampal, our sports reporter Nikhil Pereira with video journalist Omkar Falari. And with this, we have come to an end of this news bulletin. Keep watching Prudent Media. Goodbye.